INFJs, also known as the advocates, are one of the rarest personality types in the MBTI system, making up only about 1–2% of the population. But despite their rarity, their impact on the world is profound. Known for their deep insight, unwavering compassion, and quiet strength, INFJs are driven by a desire to create meaningful change, both in their relationships and the world around them. But what truly defines an INFJ? What makes them stand out in a crowd? Today, we'll uncover 6 core characteristics of the advocate personality type, INFJ. Whether you're an INFJ yourself or someone trying to understand one, this video will provide deep insights into the heart and mind of this rare personality. Let's dive in. 1. Profound sense of purpose. At their core, INFJs are driven by a profound sense of purpose. They aren't content with living on autopilot or chasing superficial goals. They want their actions, decisions, and relationships to mean something. This sense of purpose often shows up in the form of advocating for causes they believe in, helping others navigate emotional struggles, pursuing careers or projects that align with their values. INFJs have an innate desire to make the world a better place, and this isn't just wishful thinking, it's a deeply ingrained part of who they are. Example, an INFJ might dedicate their time to volunteer work, environmental activism, or careers in counseling, education, or healthcare. Why it's unique? Unlike many personality types who might focus on personal achievement or external validation, INFJs are primarily motivated by meaningful impact. Key takeaway: INFJs don't just want to exist, they want to matter. Every choice they make is filtered through the question, does this align with my purpose? 2. Deep emotional insight. INFJs have an extraordinary ability to understand emotions, their own and those of others. Their auxiliary cognitive function, extroverted feeling, AFE, allows them to tune into the emotional states of people around them with remarkable precision. This emotional insight manifests in several ways. They can sense when someone is upset, even if they're hiding it. They offer comfort and support in ways that feel deeply personal. They can often articulate someone else's emotions better than the person themselves. This emotional radar makes INFJs exceptional friends, counselors, and partners. But it can also be overwhelming. They often absorb the emotions of others, which can leave them feeling drained. Example, an INFJ might notice subtle changes in a friend's tone of voice or facial expression and gently ask, "Are you okay? You seem a little off today." Why? It's unique. INFJs don't just observe emotions, they feel them. They have a rare ability to step into someone else's emotional experience and truly understand their perspective. Key takeaway: INFJs have an emotional sixth sense, allowing them to offer support and connection in ways that feel almost magical to those around them. 3. Relentless idealism. INFJs are natural idealists. They believe in a world where kindness, justice, and authenticity prevail. While this idealism is one of their greatest strengths, it can also be a source of frustration when reality falls short of their vision. Their idealism often shows up in fighting for justice and fairness, even in small everyday interactions, holding themselves and others to high moral standards, becoming deeply disappointed when people or systems fail to meet those standards. This idealism isn't naive, it's hopeful. INFJs believe change is possible, even if it's slow or difficult. Example, an INFJ might advocate for an underrepresented group at work, even if it risks making them unpopular with higher-ups. Why it's unique? INFJs combine their idealism with practical action. They don't just hope for change, they actively work towards it, even if it comes at a personal cost. Key takeaway: INFJs see the world not just as it is, but as it could be. Their idealism fuels their determination to make meaningful change. 4. A complex inner world. INFJs have a rich, layered inner world that's constantly buzzing with thoughts, reflections, and ideas. Their dominant cognitive function, introverted intuition, NII, allows them to see patterns, anticipate outcomes, and make connections that others often miss. This inner world is where INFJs reflect on their purpose and goals, process their emotions and interactions, escape into daydreams or creative outlets. But here's the thing. Very few people ever get a glimpse into this inner world. INFJs are incredibly private, and they only share their deepest thoughts with people they trust implicitly. Example, an INFJ might spend hours lost in thought, mapping out their future plans, or imagining creative storylines for a novel they've always wanted to write. Why it's unique? INFJs don't just think, they analyze, reflect, and imagine. Their inner world is as vivid and complex as any fictional universe. Key takeaway: INFJs' inner worlds are their sanctuaries. While they might seem calm on the outside, inside, they're running mental marathons. 5. Sensitivity to conflict and disharmony. INFJs are deeply sensitive to conflict, not because they fear confrontation, but because they feel conflict on an emotional level. Disharmony in their relationships or environment affects them profoundly. This sensitivity often means they'll go out of their way to mediate or resolve conflicts. They might avoid confrontation if they feel it won't lead to resolution. They feel physical and emotional discomfort in chaotic environments. However, INFJs are not doormats. If pushed too far, or if their values are violated, they'll stand their ground with a quiet, unshakable resolve. Example, an INFJ might step in as a mediator during a workplace disagreement, carefully balancing empathy with logic to find a resolution. Why it's unique? INFJs don't just dislike conflict, they internalize it. They carry the emotional weight of unresolved issues, even if they're not directly involved. Key takeaway: INFJs thrive in environments of emotional harmony and mutual respect. Prolonged exposure to conflict drains them deeply. 6. Loyal and deep connections. INFJs are selective about who they let into their lives. They value quality over quantity in their relationships and often have only a handful of truly close friends. But once an INFJ lets someone in, their loyalty is unwavering. They will stand by you in your darkest moments, offer emotional support without hesitation, protect your secrets and honor your trust. INFJs invest deeply in their relationships, and they expect the same level of authenticity and loyalty in return. Example, an INFJ might drop everything to support a friend going through a crisis, even if it means sacrificing their own comfort or plans. Why it's unique? INFJs aren't casual about relationships. Every connection they form carries a weight of sincerity and commitment. Key takeaway: INFJs value deep, meaningful relationships and will go to great lengths to nurture and protect them. The INFJ experience in a nutshell. INFJs are a rare blend of idealism, emotional insight, and quiet strength. They are driven by purpose, fueled by empathy, and grounded in an unshakable inner world. But this unique combination can also make them feel lonely, misunderstood, or emotionally drained. Their gift is their ability to see the world differently, and their challenge is finding spaces where their vision is truly valued. INFJs, your personality is a gift to the world. Your depth, your insight, and your quiet resilience are qualities that bring light to others. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights into the INFJ personality. Share your thoughts below. Which of these characteristics do you identify with most? Remember, INFJ, your voice, your vision, and your heart are irreplaceable. Thank you for watching, and keep embracing your rare, beautiful essence.